Now, members of parliament from the majority group in parliament are expected to abstain from voting on the crucial motion of censure against Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta. The motion, which stands in the name of the minority, wants to force the hands of President Akufo-Addo to dismiss his cousin, the Finance Minister. The NPP has directed the majority chief whip to ensure no NPP MP partakes in the vote on the motion of censure. Parliamentary Affairs correspondent Kweku Asante joins us with the details. Now, Kweku, how's the House shaping up for the crucial business today?
Brace, a number of MPs are now coming in for this all-important decision that is set to be taken today. We've seen a number of MPs coming in. We understand the NPP MPs who said that they were not in support of Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta and wanted him to be removed, had actually organized a news conference and is about to go down very soon. So very soon there will be a news conference to be organized by the backbenchers of the New Patriotic Party. So it is shaping up to be a very interesting day in Parliament with both sides garnering to get the two-thirds majority of votes that is required to relieve Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta of his duty.
Run us through the possible events that can happen today around that particular motion.
So about three things will happen. First is the normal course of action where the vote of censure will be moved in the House. It is expected that it will be debated. Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta will be heard in his own defense on why he thinks he's the best man to stay on as the Finance Minister. If this is to happen, the minority need two-thirds of MPs to be able to vote for the censure motion to pass. This means that 136 MPs will have to be backed by at least 47 MPs on the NPP side. That is the normal course of action. The second course of action, which is generating some conversations in the House, is for NPP MPs to completely boycott business in the House. If they do so, it will be left with only 136 MPs in the chamber. They will have the ability to move the motion, but the debates will also happen, but the vote will not happen because according to Article 1041 of the Constitution, you need at least half of MPs in Parliament to be able to vote on any matter. That is the second point of call. But only yesterday we had that press release from the New Patriotic Party, which was ordering its party in Parliament to abstain from the vote. This will mean that NPP MPs will be on the floor, but they will not participate in the vote. We know that this vote is supposed to be secret ballot. There are concerns that if NPP MPs are allowed to vote, given the level of discontentment in the House, they will vote against Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta. To avoid this, NPP MPs have been directed not to partake in the vote. We do not know yet if they will be complying with this directive from the party. In the next few minutes, we will know because the backbenchers are expected to hold a news conference in Parliament to explain what they intend to do on the floor. So these are the three key issues that are expected to happen today, and the majority would have to choose which one. If they decide to pick the third by staying on the floor, but by abstaining from the vote, this will mean that the vote will fail because only 136 MPs, the NDC MPs, will vote for the censure, but it will be falling short of the required two-thirds MPs expected to vote for this censure motion.
Now, on this pressure that's to be addressed by the majority, do we know exactly what's going to happen, or have we picked any information around it?
Well, so the news conference is just about to happen. Brace, let me hand you over. The NPP MPs who said they wanted Finance Minister to be sacked are just about to address the media.
The majority side, backbenchers of the majority side are preparing to address the press for us to understand what exactly they are going to do as a party. for us to know whether they would go according to the directive by the national leadership of the NPP that they should abstain from that vote or not. In the next few minutes, we'll be finding out what exactly the majority side in Parliament intends to do. Now, Kweku Asante was giving us three options or three things that could happen in this vote of censure. Details of the intent or the action that the majority side wants to undertake will be known. But the presser has started, so let's take you live to Parliament now.
Let you know that not so long, in about 4 weeks ago, we had a press conference. And later on, leader came to state a position that our cause is not a cause of a few, it's a cause of the majority in Parliament. We are here to reiterate that however much that you heard us speaking the last 2 weeks, that based upon the intervention of the president, we would have to see the Minister of Finance do his work, read budget, see through appropriation, and then the president will act. Over a few days, we've had the finance minister speaking. And his speaking is informed majority of us in the caucus. Not only to state that we are back to the original position that we took. And that original position is to say that the Minister of Finance will not be the one who must read the budget and must not be the one who do the appropriation. We are here this morning to say that this is going to be very soon for you to see the position of us. And we are going to be positively defiant on that posture until that action is taken. However, we are not going to support the cause of the NDC in the chamber this morning. The cause of the NDC is premised on falsehood, propaganda, and reasons that are not justifiable. Their position might look like ours, but it's not the same. You will not be able to come to the chamber to level 10 issues that borders on criminality over a person who is not there to defend himself. And we have come to let you know. Let you not confuse the public or yourselves about the cause of the majority and that of the minority. It is not the same. Ours remain as it is. After a meeting this afternoon, we will definitely come back to state our position, and it will be that, yes, our feeling is the confidence in the finance minister has gone down, but for COVID and for the Russian war, he was doing very well, the economy is doing very well, but when people are hard pressed, they have no understanding to the logic of competence and hard work. And when they lose confidence, the only sector that when you lose confidence, it affects the market and affects the pocket of the people is the finance ministry. And therefore, for us, we have nothing personal against him. Our position is clearly that if confidence has gone down with him, he must go. And that is not the same as that of the NDC. And this is what we have come to inform you this morning. Thank you very much.
Okay, we are going to speak to yes, I'll do the tree. Look, please. You're not going to clarify anything.